6 years ago, Mike Danton was living the Canadian dream. He was playing hockey for the St. Louis Blues. 2 days after the Blues were eliminated from the 2004 NHL playoffs, Danton was arrested by California police for conspiracy to commit murder. Danton pled guilty and served a 5.5-year prison term, split between Missouri and Ontario jails. Now, Danton is a free man. He is enrolled at St. Mary's University in Halifax. An overlooked issue here is one of the journey of ex-offenders to get back into society. There are more than 13 million people in the United States alone who have convicted a felony. Most universities don't screen for a criminal record unless you apply for a program that deals with vulnerable people, like medical work. Josephine Savarese is a professor of criminology at St. Thomas. She believes that Danton will have an encouraging environment at St. Mary's University.
People want him to succeed. So he's being welcomed to a community that's supportive. That's a strength for Mike Danton that most offenders don't have. While he is high profile and he'll be watched, he's being watched by a community that is largely on side. Like a number of offenders, he also has deficits that will come into play, and he'll be scrutinized to the extent that those deficits are still operating in his life.
Organizations like the John Howard Society of Canada were created to help ex-offenders get their lives back on track. The John Howard Society was created in 1867 to help prisoners in the Toronto jails. It's a public organization run by volunteers from the community. Savarese is one of those volunteers, and she believes that Danton has served his time.
I was invited to be part of the board of the John Howard Society, and I accepted because of their emphasis on offender reintegration. Mike Danton has argued that he deserves a second chance. Our organization would support him in that claim.
Savarese later explains that hockey and other social groups can help Danton and other ex-offenders to grow and adapt in the long run. Interactions with other students and social situations allow former convicts to continue their progress. How would students react to an ex-offender in the classroom?
Well, as long as they're doing something with their lives, like better than them just robbing banks.
Not that bad. I mean, he's an ex-offender, but he did his time and he's out of jail now, so I don't really find it that offensive.
First, it'd be a little bit sketchy, but I mean, they paid their debt to society, they're done their time, so it wouldn't be too big of a deal after a while. I'd probably actually try to talk to them, you know, make friends with them.
Well, I'd probably get an autograph. Like, they're pretty famous, you know? Like, Danton, like, he played in the NHL. Like, that's pretty cool.
Danton can be the face for many Canadians who are struggling with their criminal pasts. While on the ice, his start has been unimpressive, off the ice he's made great strides into getting back into society. For Stu Basement Tapes, I'm Mike Sanderson.